Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Renner. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a great day. We want to talk about numbers today with you. Mrs. Musser is going to be talking about letters on her video, but Mrs. Renner is going to be talking about numbers. And you're probably wondering what number I'm wearing right now. Well, boys and girls, this is a number 20. Can you say 20 really slow? 20. How about really fast? 20. Good job. I'm also wearing another number on my bracelet. Does anyone know what number that is? I hope you're saying it at home. It's a number 7. Someone made me this bracelet at school. A little boy named Camden. And actually, when I put the bracelet on, there are 7 beads that he put on the bracelet. Pretty cool. Thank you, Camden. So I'm wearing a number 20 and a number 7. Those are the 2 numbers we're going to talk about today. We're going to learn how to write the 20 and the number 7, and we're going to learn how to recognize those numbers, meaning what they look like, so we can remember. Remember, this is your thinking cap. And then we might even be able to do some counting items that are 7 or 20. We might use some Fruit Loops today, and we might use pipe cleaners to put our Fruit Loops on. So let's see how much time we have. So the first thing I want to show you is the number 7. So the first thing we want to do is we want to practice writing our name at the top. I know you can do it. So Mrs. Renner is going to write her name at the top of the paper. I'll get a little closer to the laptop here so you can see. So this is hard to do. I need a better setup at my house here for you. So here we go. We'll try this. All right. So it's Mrs. Renner. I'm hoping that you have a piece of paper and a marker or a pencil or a crayon. You just need paper. And if you can please put your name on the top of the paper, on the left side of the paper. If you can start on this side, that would be great. It makes it easier for when you have to write your name. So Mrs. Renner. That's the first step, is your name. And then we're going to trace the 7. So see the dot with the arrow? I would like you to start on the top of the 7 right there. That's just a guide so you know where to start. So we should always start our 7 at the top here. Some of you start at the bottom and you go up. But we want to make the number 7 starting at the top. And we have a little saying, boys and girls. Do you remember? Let's try it. Straight across and down from heaven. That's how you make a number 7. Do you remember that from school? Straight across and down from heaven. That's how you make a number 7. Boys and girls, I would like for you to try to make your own number 7s on the paper. I already made some with the dots. I'm just going to trace them now. Do you remember how to trace? So we're going to try tracing our number 7s now. Are we ready? Let's see. I have to see where my paper is in the picture here. So remember, you start at the top, go across, and then down from heaven. That's how you make a number 7. Start across and down from heaven. That's how you make a number 7. I have some over here now I'm going to try to do. Straight across and down from heaven. That's how you make a number 7. Do one more. Straight across, down from heaven. That's how you make a number 7. So boys and girls, you can practice making number 7s today. Now the next number I want to show you is a number 20. Now, this might be too big for some of you, And if you don't want to do the number 20, you don't have to. But just keep in mind, boys and girls, a lot of you know what a number 2 is, and a lot of you know what a number 0 is. So that's easy. If you put a 2 and a 0 together, that makes 20. So if you want to give it a try, you can. Grab a piece of paper, put your name at the top, just like Mrs. Renner did. And then when you make your number 2, again, I have that dot and that arrow because that's where I want you to start. All right, so when you make a number 2, it's around and back on a railroad track, 2, 2, 2. That's a number 2. Okay, and this is a number 0. This makes 20. Again, you want to start on the dot. Okay, for the 0, you want to start at the top and around you go. That's how you make a 0. 0, 2 and a 0, 20. Can you say 20? Can you whisper 20? 20. Good job, boys and girls. I have some 20s on the side that I drew. If you want to give it a try, you can. If you need an adult to help you, you want to ask. If not, give it a try. Remember, when you write your numbers, you want to try to remember those words. That will help you to make your number. So remember, for number 2, you start at the top and you go around and back on the railroad track, 2, 2, 2. And then your 0 is you start at the top and you go around and you come back around and you make a 0. Okay, that's how you make a 0, is if you start at the top and go around. That's how you make a 0. So here we go. We're going to make some more 20s here. I'm going to make another 20 over here. Like I said, I'm using the resources I have at home, and you can use any resources you have, boys and girls, to keep learning. Remember, it's happy learning, having fun, using what you have. It doesn't have to be what I have. I'm just showing you what Mrs. Renner has at home to use. So that's a number 20, boys and girls. And we are going to, after you're finished writing it, when you have a chance, you might want to grab some supplies here. I have a number 7 that looks like this. And this is a pipe cleaner. I'm not sure if any of you have pipe cleaners at home, but I am going to make a decoration. I'm going to decorate the number 7 with Fruit Loops, and I'm just going to put them on. You can use beads, you can use Fruit Loops. When you're doing this, you want to count. How many is on there? 1, 2, you can count with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, if you can use whatever you have at home. It doesn't have to be the pipe cleaner or the Fruit Loops. It can be noodles, beads, it can be string, anything you have, boys and girls. Just use your imagination. Try your best when you're asking your moms or the grown-up at your house to, be patient. Remember, I am patient. Our song, you want to be patient. Sometimes it might be hard to find all these supplies, so you want to be creative and use whatever you have at home. Now, I want to show you something else with this number 7. I got a cup, and I was looking at the straw, and I thought to myself, oh my goodness, that looks like a number 7. If you have a straw that bends at the top, it looks like a number 7. See that? Drink your drink. How cute is that? So, we have a number 7. You can count 7 things at home. You can find a straw and show your family that the straw looks like a number 7, boys and girls. So I'm going to do the same thing with my number 20. And again, I took my pipe cleaner and I made a shape. I shaped it. What shape? What did I make? What number is that? What did I make out of the pipe cleaner? I hope all of you know it. It's a number 2. So Mrs. Renner also made the number that goes with the number 2. That makes 20. That's a 0. So we made 20 out of the pipe cleaners. boys and girls, you can put your cereal, your Fruit Loops, on your number 20 to decorate it. Since we're not at school, I thought this would be a fun way to celebrate the number 20. We can put some Fruit Loops on there. So we have 2 right now. And this is 3. Can you see that? 3, 4, 5, count with me, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boys and girls, I put 10 Fruit Loops on my number 2. And guess what? I think I'm going to put 10 more on the 0. Okay? Because then 10 plus 10 is 20. So I'm going to put my number 2 down for a minute, and I am going to put 10 Fruit Loops on my 0. It doesn't look like a 0 right now, but it will when we bend it and fold it and connect it. We'll shape it into a 0. So this is, so far I have 2. Remember, I want to get to 10 because 10 plus 10 is 20. So if I had 10 here, we're going to continue to count to 20. So boys and girls, can you say 10? 10, 11, 12, 13. We're at 13. This is 14. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Oh my goodness. Are you counting with me? 19. 20. We counted to 20. So again, I put 10 on this one and I put 10 on the other one because I wanted to make my 2 and 0. I wanted to make sure they each had some on the pipe cleaner. So we have a 2 and a 0. Boys and girls, what number did we make? Can you say 20? And how many Fruit Loops did we put on 20? 10 on this one and 10 on this one. 10 plus 10 is 20. Boys and girls, I hope you were able to find things at home to count 20 items. If you don't have what Mrs. Renner has, it's okay. Maybe you can just count 20 Matchbox cars or 20 blocks or 20 socks. Whatever you have at home, you can count. Be creative, use your imagination. I'm just showing you an example of what you could do at home to count to 20 or to this number right here, number 7. So boys and girls, I have a game. It's called Hop. It's a number game. You have to hop. You have to move your bodies and hop. We made cards on my floor, all different numbers on my floor. And you have to hop to each number and say that number out loud. So when you hop on it, you say the number. So if Mrs. Renner hops on the number 7, I say 7. If I hop on the number 3, I say 3. Now on my floor, I even put this number. It's a big number, boys and girls. If you need help, ask an adult. This is a number 20. Remember, don't be afraid of the number 20 because you know a 2 and a 0. 2 and a 0 make 20. So boys and girls, I put a couple of these on the floor. So if you want to make your own number cards at home, you can ask for help, or you can make your own. It can be on paper, construction paper, anything you have at home. You can put the numbers on the floor. Ask a grown-up to help if you need help. But I did a 20. I did a number, what number is this? 8. I did a number 10. I did a number 5. You can pick any numbers you want. So make your number cards, put them on the floor, and then you can hop to each one like a little froggy. You can hop, boys and girls. It's hard for me to show you how to play the game because I need someone to be recording me, and my 3 kids are still sleeping right now. So I would ask my dog Buddy, but he has a hard time using his paws to record. So I'm so sorry about that. But when you play the number hop game, boys and girls, like I said, make some number cards, put them on the floor, spread them out, and try to hop to each one and say the number when you hop on it. Thank you, boys and girls. I hope you had a great time learning today about the number 7 and the number 20. And maybe during the week we can sing some number songs. I think that would be really fun. I know some of you enjoy those songs from preschool, and Mrs. Musser and Mrs. Renner we are working on that for you. And again, just have a great day. We'll talk to you soon, boys and girls. Take care. Bye-bye.